everyone, welcome. My name is Leslie and I am the UGotClass Administrative and Customer Service Coordinator. We'll show you some of the classrooms today as well as some of the feature of the classrooms. I will talk for about 10 to 15 minutes and you'll have a chance to ask any questions. You may ask questions at any time in the question box. And we have a state-of-the-art classroom here. Our teachers love it and students really enjoy it as well. All students will come to this webpage and log in. They will see, or they will enter their email as well as their password. Once they log in, they will go to My Account. So students will see their own account and will have to create their profile. If they click on Change Personal Information there, they're able to enter their name and may include additional information if they would like. Students can also select if they would like to have others be able to view this information. Instructors as well as myself will be able to view that information regardless. So going back to my account, I see a variety of courses because I am an admin for all classrooms created, but students will only see the courses they have taken. So we'll go into a couple. First is Advanced Teaching Online. The first page students will see is the welcome page. This changes every unit, and a unit is every week, once per week from Monday to Sunday. Most of our courses are 4 weeks in length, some are 8 weeks or 10 weeks, and 3 are 1-week courses geared toward teachers and faculty. All of our courses are multimedia, and we can embed YouTube videos in all of our courses, and most of them do include YouTube videos. On the left-hand side, you'll see the different tabs. We have Welcome, Agenda, Presentations, Discussion, Readings, etc. Now we'll check out here Improving Email Promotions. Every course has 3 aspects to it: content, assessment, and interaction, which is the online discussion. Courses are asynchronous, meaning students can log in anytime, day or night, 7 days per week. Most participants are active in the workplace, although anybody can take any of our courses, but most really like the flexibility of being able to log on anytime, day or night. There are start and end dates to each course, and teachers are involved every week of the course. There's no schedule of when they have to be online, as there will be no live chats or live interaction. Now, there are several different kinds of content, and we'll begin with readings. The readings are organized by unit, as you can see. Some may have PDFs, but all courses have readings. Most are short, and sometimes the instructors will include links to other pages or resources. Another feature of our classes is the presentations. All courses are multimedia, so students are not simply reading text. Every course has audio presentation with slides from the instructor, so students really love it when they're able to listen to their instructor and see the slides as well. So we will listen to one of the presentations by the instructor, Dan Belhassan, as he talks about email marketing.
Important definitions with your host, Dan Belhassan. Bounce rate. Bounce rate is the number of emails that are returned undeliverable. This can be for a variety of reasons.
So there you're able to view the slides while also hearing Dan, and that's something that people are really looking for, so it's a really great feature of our classrooms. Now, next we will go into Introduction to Social Media. This is one of our most popular courses taught by Jennifer Selke. As mentioned, content is really important, the PowerPoints and readings, but discussion is also a very important factor. Every course has a discussion going on, and this is mostly written by students. Students may participate when they are able, And the topics here, as you can see, are sorted by unit. If we click on every customer as a reporter, the Unit 1 discussion, the thread will list the student's name as well as the time they made the comment. New comments will be highlighted in red, so students, when they first enter the discussion area, are able to see everything that has happened since last time they logged in. So here, a few students maintain a discussion, and then Jennifer added in. At Andy, you are right on. A public negative comment is a way to demonstrate super customer service in recovering from a complaint. Students really like that the instructors appear to always be there. Instructors log on 2 to 3 times per week and will respond to questions. People really get to know others in their courses through this discussion area, even with the comments being written, especially when they're part of a certificate series and take multiple courses together for a few months. The discussion areas have a few cool features, and one of them is the search function. If we click on Jennifer, we'll be able to see everything that she has posted. And here you'll see that Jennifer has included links, and she has also included instructions there on the top on how to create a new thread. If we click View Details, we are able to delete a post, edit, or reply if you'd like. So if we hit Reply, here is where we could write a message. We can change the font color, or the font and the font color if you'd like, and are also able to add an attachment, as you can see on the bottom. So there is quite a bit of discussion going on, and we think that's really great. Students really benefit from this area in our classrooms. Next, we'll see students with Asperger's. Some of our courses are specific to teachers in K-12 schools and available to faculty in higher education, and this course is one of them. Every course has a self-quiz for each unit. People can see how well they're doing, and they're also able to take the quizzes as many times as they would like. Teachers can see how well students are doing as well. And as a partner, you'll be able to get information on your students, such as if they're completing the course, what is their login history, their quiz scores, etc. We can go into each student and see how well he or she is doing on their quizzes. In less than a year, we will have a new software program in place which will allow partners to be able to go online and view their student progress. We are really excited for that, and a lot of our partners are very excited for the new software program as well. So below self-quizzes, we'll see the Participants tab. If we click on that, we're able to see everyone who is in the course. Now, clicking on Michelle Flanagan, we're able to see the information that she had entered when she originally signed up for the course, as well as her login history. So there we can see the date and the time and duration when she logged into the course. Going back to the welcome page, we will see the green box that says Evaluate Course. This will pop up in the 4th week of the course or the 4th unit, and we received a lot of testimonials through this function and are happy to share this information with you. So that is a tour of a few of the UGotClass classrooms. Some additional features are the transfer policy and refund policy. Students are able to transfer to a future offering of their course at no additional fee. Sometimes things may come up and we don't care what the reason is, but you can assure your participants that if something does come up, they can transfer to a future offering to complete their course. Almost all of our courses are held 4 times per year, and we actually have a lot of students who take advantage of this transfer policy. Not every course is right for each person, and we understand that, so we work with you, and if there is a student who requests a refund, we'd be happy to honor that. Requests for refunds actually happen very infrequently, so we're glad to accommodate the student. There are 2 ways when you become a partner. Either you take registrations for yourself, in which case you would receive student information and accept payment and forward that information to me, and then you would receive 50% of the course income. The other option is to have Learn take registrations for you, and we would receive student information and payment. Then you would be issued a check for 40% of the course income, and that is as long as you have registrations and students. Either way, how it works is you promote the courses any way you want. We suggest you advertise the top programs in the print brochure and include the courses on your website. If you have any additional questions after the webinar, feel free to contact myself or Colette. My colleague Colette is the Marketing and Sales Coordinator for UGotClass. Now I see that Robin has asked, do partners have the option to modify or add to the number of course evaluation questions? What you saw was our standard evaluation, but you are more than welcome to send a course evaluation to your students with any questions that you would prefer to ask. Jeff has asked if there is an integration plan with Augusoft Lumens. If so, is there a timeline? And as mentioned, we are in the process of developing a new software program, and this new software program will be available in early 2013, and that will be integrated with Lumens. So I know a lot of our partners are really looking forward to that. Michael has asked if we take registrations, what information do we need to collect and send to you? So I will definitely need the student first and last name as well as the email address. So if you receive any additional information, you're more than welcome to send that over. There are a few of our courses which require textbooks, so I would need a mailing address for students who are enrolled in those courses. You're more than welcome to send all of that information over as soon as you receive it, or I can send you a list of our courses which have textbooks, and you can send over mailing addresses only for those registrations. Robin has asked, are there opportunities for students to interact with other students in the class or the instructor? The answer is yes, and they're able to do so using the discussion area. Students are able to post anything that they would like in the discussion area, and they're able to ask questions of other students as well as the instructors. So I know that the instructor will check that often and respond, but some, including Jennifer Selke, she will include her email address on the welcome page, so students are able to contact her through email. Yvette has asked, does Learn require a minimum number of course registrations for a company to participate? The answer is no. You are able to take registrations as many or as little as you'd like. There's no penalty for low registrations or no registrations at all. Sometimes we'll have partners who have registered students 1 month and will go maybe a few months without having registrations, and that's no problem at all. Robin has asked, is there a typical amount of built-in exercises or interactive portions of each course? We have 4 units, 1 unit per week, and there will be a presentation for each unit as well as readings for each unit as well. Many instructors include a lot more than just the 4 readings and 4 presentations. Does this platform have the ability to run Flash-based simulations? Jeff has asked. And the question to that is yes. We have presentations which are PowerPoint as well as Flash. Michael has asked, you mentioned that students could transfer to a future class, but we think we also heard you say that students may take as much time to complete a class as needed. Can you clarify why a student would need to transfer to a future class if there is no time limit? The courses do have a start and end date, so past the end date, students are allowed an additional week, If they need additional time after that and they contact me, we'll be more than happy to let them make any sort of course completions as they would like during that time. However, after typically a few weeks, we will put the classroom as offline, so students will not be able to enter the classroom after that time. So that's where transferring to a future session to review any sort of material will come in handy. A few of our students have contacted us saying, maybe in the third week of the course, saying, I just didn't have an opportunity to log in. I've been really busy with work and other things going on in life. So maybe at that time they'll decide they'd like to transfer rather than cram a bunch of information. Yvette has asked, is there a full course catalog on the Learn site? The answer is yes. There is a UGotClass URL, which we will send out. After the webinar, you'll be able to view all of our courses on that site. The URL includes course outcomes, course agenda, instructor information, future dates, and price as well. And Yvette has asked what type of support is provided to companies' students when using the site to aid with usage. I am available for any sort of technical help. There is, if we go back to the classroom, you'll see the Problems tab. And if students are having any sort of issues at all, those emails are directed to me, so I will respond. Otherwise, students are able to contact me at any time if they have any questions. They'll have my email address, which will be included in the classroom as well. Now, Robin has asked, how do you coordinate with the partners on a transfer or extension? Typically, if it's just a couple-week extension, I will not follow up with the partners, but any sort of transfer requests will get directed to the partners. I will either forward that email to you just to confirm that it is okay that the student transfers, or I will copy you on the response back to the student so you'll be aware of what's going on as well. Jeff has asked, does each provider set their own maximum number of participants per session? And we actually do not have a maximum number of participants, so we will, as long as we are receiving registrations, we will let them participate in the course. Okay, Michael has asked, can you provide a little more explanation on the process if we take registrations? For example, do we just link to your website or create our own classes on our site? We have a URL which we will create for all of our partners. This will be exactly the same as the one that I'll send out to you after the webinar, except your logo will be on the top left-hand corner. And this URL includes all sorts of course information. So what our partners will do is just include that on their web page and their own website, their own organization website. All right, well, if you have additional questions that come up after the webinar, feel free to contact myself or Colette. We will have more courses coming this fall and new courses in early spring as well. UGotClass continues to grow. So we'd love to work with you. Colette will follow up after the webinar, and we will look forward to working with you. Have a great afternoon, and thank you for joining us for the classroom tour.